I was very confident that I will get one university, but these two rejections have shown me the clear picture that it's not going to be easy, it is tough, and the competition is high. Hi guys, my name is Shraddha and I make videos on life in Germany, and in my previous video I asked you guys whether you will be interested to know about my profile and my journey to get admitted to English taught program in public university. And I got such an overwhelming response on the video comments and even on Instagram. You guys were messaging me saying yes, I should definitely share my story and my journey so that you avoid the mistakes that I did during my journey of application procedure. So here I am sharing all my stories, important points, and by the end of this video I will give you 5 takeaway points that you should consider while applying to German universities. So let's get started. Okay, so as you all know that my name is Shraddha and I come from Haryana and my hometown is Faridabad. I live in Faridabad and I did my bachelor's in instrumentation engineering from Kurukshetra University. I completed my bachelor's in 2015 with CGPA of 8.3. My grade as per German university system is 1.8. 1 being the highest and 4 being the lowest. So mine is 1.8, which is quite good as German university consider 2.3 and above as very good grades. After completing my bachelor's, I got campus placed and my work was very much relevant to what I have done during my bachelor's and my internship. The only motivation that I had to continue that job was a good salary. They were paying me very good and I was staying with my family so I could save money. So that was the only motivation that I was having. But after working for more than 2 years, I decided that's it. I just want to go somewhere, do masters. I don't know where I'm going to do, how I'm going to do, but I don't want to be here anymore. And then I decided yes, I should take a step. I think when I made the decision that I want to come out of this or do masters, it was September 2017, and then I searched for the university, and then I came across that Germany has a free public university where education is free for all and anybody can apply. Then I got to know that yeah, there are some very much relevant courses that I can apply to, but I was also interested to kind of change my field or apply in something which is very high in demand, like renewable energy or power. I was in oil and gas, so renewable makes sense because oil and gas is anyway going to deteriorate, and this renewable is the future. So I decided okay, I should go for power, something renewable or power in something like that. And so I searched and jotted down the universities that I was really interested in, and I came across 4 universities that were quite relevant to me and also of my interest. So these 2 were relevant to my background, like bachelor's and work experience, and these 2 were relevant to my goals or my interest. So I was pretty sure that I'm not going to give IELTS. I will only select the universities that have criteria that they will accept my bachelor degree, which states that okay, her medium of instruction was in English. So I applied to only those courses. So the courses that I selected were, first was in TUM, Technical University of Munich. It was power engineering, I guess. The second one was Technical University of Ingolstadt, and it had a renewable energy. So these 2 were about my interest, renewable. The third course was electrical engineering in University of Rostock, and the fourth course was scientific instrumentation in Jena. It was my backup. Like, I thought okay, if I don't get anything, I'm sure I will get this, because it is very much corely related to me. It is like what I have done throughout. It is the best course for me what I can ever do or ever find in any other university. Always always keep some university as backup where you are sure that you will get admission, and if you're really very much interested in others, to apply, but keep one or two university as backup. That is also one important takeaway point that you can take from this story. Then, so I was focusing first on power engineering from Technical University of Munich, and it took me 3 months to get my transcript and my provisional degree certificate from my government university. As you all know that government universities are very slow, they take a lot of time. And by the time I got certificate, it was already January, and the deadline was 15th of January for summer semester course. Then what happened is that I submitted all my documents around 10th of January, and I think within a week or within 2 weeks I received this rejection that you are not being selected, you have not cleared the first round. And there was no reason given, but later I got to know that people with not much of percentage or high percentage or even work experience, they got the call because they had applied way before early. So the earlier you apply in the application process, the better are the chances that you get admitted. Okay, so this thing is over. My first rejection I received, I really was sad. I was very much shattered, but it was okay because I had other 3 options as well. So I applied. The second university I applied, it was University of Rostock in electrical engineering. And I think within 1 month I received a rejection saying that you could not clear the cutoff, and the cutoff went very high this time, and it was 85%. And since you have 83%, we are sorry to inform you that you could not clear it. I mean, it was very, very shattering and heartbreaking for me. This was very shattering for me, and very much, it was kind of stress. And I was so much in anxiety, and I didn't want to do anything. I was so demoralized that, okay, it is not that simple the way I thought it should be or it could be. It was very much difficult to get into English taught program with public university, and I thought I wouldn't leave it like that. I will reappeal. Okay, we will leave this rejection letter here, and I will continue with my third university where I applied in the winter semester courses. So the third university was Technical University of Ingolstadt, and the course was renewable energy, but my credits were less than what they had specified in their university entrance requirement. But they had given the solution that if you have less credit, you can gain the credit by submitting your work experience letter if you are working. So I submitted my work experience letter. I was very confident that I will get one university, but these 2 rejections have shown me the clear picture that it's not going to be easy. It is tough and the competition is high. And then I realized that 4th university's deadline is also approaching, so I should take an action and I should apply. Although it was asking for IELTS, but I thought I will take a chance. I would apply with my transcript stating that okay, her medium of instruction was this, because they had mentioned somewhere in their documents that if your medium of instruction during bachelor's was in English, then that's okay. But I don't know why. Okay, I will tell you what happened later. And then, okay, so I applied all the 4 universities, got rejected from 1, reappealed in the 2nd, 3rd I also applied, 4th also. So backup was also finished, everything was done. Now it was time to join the hands and pray that I get accepted, because I was desperately wanting to get accepted to one of the universities. And then in the end of July, I got this acceptance from my backup university that you have been accepted for this program but you need to give the IELTS exam and present the result, and the result should be 6 and above, and then only you can get admitted to this. So they gave me a conditional letter, but it was acceptance letter. Okay, I thought about it. I mean, it is July end, and if I want to join this, I just have 2 months, like August, September. In 10th of October, they have orientation, and within this 2 month of time, I have to prepare for IELTS, give IELTS, it should be 6.5 and above, and then I have to also book appointment for visa interview, and that also takes around 1 month. And plus cherry on top is that I also have to give my resignation with 2 months of notice. Everything was happening at the same time, and I was so much under stress and tension again that what if I don't get IELTS clear, or what if I don't get visa appointment, how I'm going to do it. And so I submitted my resignation, I think on 3rd of August. It took me 3-4 days or a week to decide that okay, finally I'm going to leave. And when I give it today, I just complete 2 months of notice period, so I have to do it today. So I did it on 3 of August. Then I couldn't find date for IELTS exam. I had to give it like the next date. I just gave it because I wanted to just pass. I just wanted to get rid of that IELTS exam as soon as possible, so I just booked IELTS exam, and then I had to book the date for my visa in VFS, and I couldn't find any date. I used to wake up at night, in the morning, every time, every day I used to look for the things. Then I came across a guy. He had posted on some group that he had some visa slots, and I contacted him. He made a fool of me for almost 1 week. He wasted my time, and then he said he won't give me any slot. If I want a slot, I should buy it from him. I just hate these kind of people who make profit out of others' urgent situation, and he doesn't, you know, these kind of people who just block the slots and they are selling it for money and making business. I don't know what they get it. I mean, and it was so much stress for me, and that is the reason why I keep on telling you guys to please plan ahead, because things go very much sometimes out of our control, and it is natural that we sometimes lose hope, break down. So it is very important that planning ahead is very important, and it is vital when you are applying to the universities. And then while I was looking for slots and I was busy with IELTS, I got this reappealed rejection again. That I've been rejected, but it didn't matter to me. I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care anymore. I have got acceptance. And then during that process, I got second acceptance from Technical University of Ingolstadt. Now the other thing began. There was a confusion in my mind whether I should go for this reputed university, Technical University of Ingolstadt in renewable energy, which seems really promising, or should I go to the scientific instrumentation course, which I think it is perfectly aligned with my resume, with what I've been doing. It was again a conflict. So I will share with you in my different or coming videos how to make decision, how to choose the universities, how to make a selection that okay, this university is better, this course is better, how you can find out which course will suit your purpose in long run or in future too. So I will share that video in future, but yeah, so I made a decision, okay, this course is very much relevant, this is what I have done so far, it has 120 credit, it is public university, although both were public universities, but this one is the best choice for me, and this course is more promising in the future for me right now because my resume is going to change if I choose the other one. So I made a decision. I chose this program. There are other criterias as well. I will discuss them in different video. I just gave my IELTS and I got 7, and I was quite happy because 6 was the minimum that you should have, and I got 7. I was really happy. Somehow I managed to find a date, but it was very early. By that time my IELTS result wouldn't come. I was for sure it wouldn't come because it takes around 15 days or so to get your IELTS result, and that was way too early. So I had a visa slot, but it was not useful for me. Then I found some girl saying that she had a visa slot which is very late, but she wants slot which should be earlier. So we sat at 6 in the morning and we exchanged the slot. Everything worked perfect. I got my IELTS result, I got my visa slot, and everything was fine. And then I was waiting for my visa, and I got it in 20 days and it was not a problem. The only concern that I had once I finished my visa thing was I was in the waiting list of the student and work apartments, and I had no place to go. But they had this tutor program where my tutor introduced me to the Indian friends and I lived with them. It also puts you under stress because if you don't have somewhere to go, then you will be always worried and where I will be going, how things will go. And usually the university mention on their website where you can book your student apartment. And now I have completed 1 year of my studies in masters. So far it's going wonderful. I have completed also one mandatory internship which was the part of the curriculum, and I have a thesis. I was supposed to start in April, but it got postponed, so I will be starting it in most probably in July. And then I will be finished with my course. I had this time of lockdown, so I thought of making and sharing videos that can help you guys who are planning and who have a lot of doubts regarding admission procedure to German university. And this makes me happy by helping you guys and suggesting you. So now it's the time to give you 5 takeaway points from my journey. The first one is always apply before the deadline. Always apply in the initial phase of the application procedure so that you hold good chance. The second, always apply to the relevant courses where you have bachelor's or you have work experience or you have internships. This gives you extra chance of getting admitted because you are applying to your relevant course. So it is very important that you apply to your relevant courses, because the more courses you apply which are not relevant, just thinking that you will get admitted, and when you get rejection, it is kind of a stress. It puts you under a lot of mental stress and anxiety. So please avoid it. Number 3, keep some backups. Always have backups. University, I know we are interested in some course like mechatronics sound very interesting, or for us mechanical is the thing, but we are from electrical, or designing, or maybe a computer science seem very promising. I know they are promising, but whether you will be promising to the university or not, that also you have to consider. And if you get admitted, then it's good, but always apply to relevant courses and keep some backups. Number 4 is also always give IELTS. Please give IELTS, because when you give IELTS, you have a lot more options in English taught programs, and when you restrict yourself by not giving IELTS, it restrict the number of universities where you can apply. So always give IELTS, and it is also helpful while visa procedure. Number 5 point is apply to student and work Wohnung, apply to student and work apartments. When you are applying to the university itself, when you are in the application procedure, they don't ask for any special document. They don't ask. It is better that you book the apartment beforehand, and when you go there, you know where you are going to. I hope that I'm able to inspire you to not to make those mistakes that I made. In the end, everything turned out great and perfect, but the amount of mental torture I had to go and anxiety and stress was uncomparable. So please save yourself from these things. Always plan ahead, always have backups, always give IELTS, always book things ahead so that you can save yourself from all the stress that I had to go through during the admission procedure. I hope this video was helpful to understand what is important while applying to universities, and please give this video a like if you really like my journey, and please let me know in the comments which of the takeaway point you will keep in mind while applying so that I get to know that okay, in this way I have helped you and also I have guided you not to repeat the mistakes that I did. And I will see you in the next video with more important topics. Till then, bye!